Hi, it's Pastor Ken from Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Hope you're having a good day and a good week. Hard to believe that we are in the month of May, and certainly here in Tucson, the month of May means that it is heating up in the days, and the nights are still a little cool, but you can tell the weather is changing and we are getting warmer, but we're thankful for April and May, still wonderful months to be here in Tucson. I've been reading through the Gospel of John recently, and especially focusing on the signs that John gives us. They're miracles, but John calls them signs, and signs point to Jesus. And that one of those, the first sign that John reports is this wedding at Cana. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. Jesus is at this wedding with his disciples and his family, friends, neighbors. They run out of wine, and his mom asks him to do something about it. And of course, Jesus at first says, "Why are you asking me? My hour has not yet come." But eventually he turns these 6 huge pots that were for purification purposes, fills them with water, and then changes them into wine. Just a couple things about this story that really impress me is first, that we have a God that's not antisocial. Jesus is at a wedding along with his friends and his family. And we see that throughout the life of Jesus, that he's not somebody just stuck up in a mountain somewhere or in a cave or in a building, calling people to come to him so he can give them some wisdom. He is a social person, a person that goes to parties, a person that sits down and eats meals, a person that is around children, men, women, that go to weddings. And I can imagine Jesus singing some of the wedding songs that they sang there that were very familiar to Cana and would have been familiar to him and his family, that he took part in those social activities. And it is through those social activities that Jesus shares his identity and who he is through this sign, but also through talking to people. And so it's a good lesson for us that we are called to be social. We are called to take part in the social fabric of our community. And I know that many of you do that. And it's in the midst of that that God will be glorified by how we speak, the tone of how we speak, and if we get an opportunity to share our faith. I have never been able to change water into wine. Only God can do that, at least in a process, a shortened process like this. But God can use me to change the hearts and lives of people as I share my faith, whether it's in word or whether it's in deed, by the way I love for them and care for them. And so let us be social Christians, Christians that are involved in the activities of our community, the activities of our city, the activities of our neighbors, so that we too, if that hour comes, be able to share Jesus with someone. Well, hope you have a great day, great rest of your week. Be safe, be well.